Hi everyone, I'm Michael Higdon and you are watching Hawk's Eye View.
Welcome back to the worldwide leader of all things Hanahan. I'm Anna Avery. It's Friday, January 20th, and you're watching Hawk's Eye View. We are just 1 week out from our very first Snowflake Sneaker Ball, and we know you're excited. But with the dance comes a Spirit Week, so let's take another look at each day's themes. Monday is Dynamic Duo. Dress up with your best friend as your favorite dynamic duo. Tuesday is Barbecue Dads versus Soccer Moms. Wednesday is Mathletes versus Athletes. Thursday is Adam Sandler versus Taylor Swift. And Friday is Class Colors Day. Seniors are blue, juniors are orange, sophomores are white, and freshmen are gray. I think those are some of the best themes that we've had yet. The Snowflake Sneaker Ball sure does sound like a great time. But are you looking to dress to impress? Good thing Makai is here to fill us in on all the hottest shoes to wear.
Yo, what's up, Hanahan? I know y'all going to the sneaker ball and everything, and that reminds me, I know a guy, so I'm going to have him tell y'all his recommendations for the sneaker ball. Let's get it.
Yo, what's up, Hanahan? I'm Makai, and these are some of my shoe recommendations for this upcoming sneaker ball. First up on the list, we got Panda Dunks. These are a simple white and black shoe, and they go with pretty much anything. Next up on the list, we got Air Force Ones, either white or black. These are just a simple shoe, much like the Panda Dunks. They either have a solid white colorway or a solid black colorway. After that, we got the Nike Blazers, and these have a very unique vintage look. Next up on the list, we have New Balance 550s. This is a very sleek shoe, and it's very reminiscent of the Panda Dunks. And last but not least, we got the New Balance 990s, and these are just a sleek runner shoe with decent color blocking. And one thing all those shoes have in common are that they're stylish and affordable. Once again, I'm Makai Johnson, and I hope to see you guys there at the Sneaker Ball.
Thanks, Val and Makai. Now, if you're trying to hit the ball on a budget, make sure to check back in next week, and ATV will have you covered. Another thing that Student Council is offering next week is a Chuck-a-Duck competition. Student Council is having a Chuck-a-Duck event during the pep rally. Ducks will be $1 and sold during lunch on Wednesday and Thursday. Whoever gets their duck closest to the target will win a basket full of goodies. Next week is going to be jam-packed with some fun events. It's going to be all new events for some of our newest teachers. Good thing Taylor is here to introduce you to Mr. Kavonian.
Thanks, Anna. We haven't had a new teacher segment in a while, but that doesn't mean that there aren't new teachers. This week, I'm here to introduce to you Mr. Kavonian.
And I'm just going to ask this question. I'm the youngest of two. We're pretty much all teachers. My dad was an English teacher in Detroit for 37 years. My sister's an English teacher up there. This is her 28th year, and I taught up there for 22 years before I came down to South Carolina. I went to college at Wayne State University, which is in Detroit, Michigan, downtown, and I got my master's at Saginaw Valley State, which is in Saginaw, Michigan. The reason I wanted to become a teacher, first of all, was because of my own father. He was a great role model. He was a teacher, still has long-lasting relationships with his kids, his former students, I should say, who now have children of their own and are pleased to introduce their families, their extended families, to my father. And my old English teacher, Mr. Toma, who was a great English teacher, he used to tell me all the time, teachers do not have lonely funerals. The thing that actually brought me to South Carolina was Michigan winter. Just if you've ever gone through a Michigan winter or a northern winter, you'd understand. But when I left Michigan, I was out of teaching. I haven't been in the classroom for 4 years, and I thought I was done forever. What brought me to Hanahan High School was I also work at Patriots Point. And now after COVID, when the students started coming back for field trips, and I was the education program coordinator, I realized how much I actually missed teaching. So for as much fun as I had on the ship, this is what I do. I teach.
Thanks, Mr. Kavonian, and welcome to Hanahan. I'm Taylor Atkinson. Now back to Anna in the studio.
Thanks, Taylor, and welcome to Hanahan, Mr. Kavonian. One of Hanahan's biggest events is just a couple weeks away, and we could not be more excited. Miss Hanahan will be Saturday, February 4th. Tickets will be sold online and at the door so you can witness the crowning of our 2023 Miss Hanahan. Starting Friday, January 20th until next Friday, the 27th, all students interested in joining Club Joy will be able to fill out an application for membership. All returning members, make sure you reapply. You can find the application in the Club Joy Instagram and in the Google Class. Don't forget to apply. Another thing you might not want to forget about is our upcoming Laden. Next Wednesday, January 25th, we will have a Laden, so we get to sleep in a little bit extra, but make sure you aren't late for class. The annual Booster Club Oyster Roast is this Saturday, January 21st from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. This event will be held in Laden at Exchange Park. Come out and enjoy oysters, barbecue, live music, and live or silent auctions. General admission is $50, which includes your food and drinks for one person. That sure does sound like a good time. Now let's send it over to Braden Joseph in the ATV Sports Center to give you an update on all things Hawk sports.
Thanks, Hannah, and welcome back to another exciting edition of ATV Sports. This week was a big week for our wrestling team, so let's see how they did. On Wednesday, our wrestling team traveled to Philip Simmons to compete in the region duels. After a long match, Kayvon Rivera gets the job done. Gavin Qualls sinks in the half Nelson for the big pin. Congratulations to these Hawk wrestlers who won their match, and a big congratulations to the wrestling team who became the 2023 region champions. From the mat to the court, both our girls and boys basketball team were in action this week. On Tuesday, the girls were at home to take on the Iron Horses from Philip Simmons. Camden Lawson passes the ball over to Ashton Adams, who then tosses it to Kaylin Weatherford, who puts it in for the mid-range jumper. Another highlight for Camden Lawson as she runs down the court and hits Nakaya Haygood fours for another toss to Kaylin Weatherford, who once again scores, but this time for three. The girls fell short, 38-14. Our boys team hit the court as well. Early in the game, Keith Bryant starts the game off right and hits the three-pointer. Then Drew Goldsmith runs down the court for the tough basket, but Malik Horry is there for the putback. Finally, Drew Goldsmith on the fast break makes two defenders miss and puts it in for the bucket. The boys unfortunately lost 76-47. So that was a few highlights for y'all. Now let's run down some upcoming events. The boys basketball team will be at home against West Ashley on Saturday, January 21st. On Wednesday, January 25th, the Hawk wrestling team will travel to Beaufort High School to compete in the region individuals. Finally, the boys and girls basketball team will be at home to go against the Cougars from North Charleston on Friday, January 27th. The girls will start at 7 and the boys will follow. And remember to get all your tickets and stats at hawkathletics.net. That's all we have for you this week, Hawks. I hope to see you at the Big Oyster Roast. Have a great weekend. Now, let's send it back to Anna in the studio.
Thanks, Braden. We know you love him and we know you missed him. Now let's send it over to the latest edition of Connor Does It.
Hey Hanahan, welcome back to Connor Does It, and you may know me as one of the most talented guys at Hanahan, but this week I'm going to see what your talents are. Let's do it. What's your special talent?
I can fly planes.
Can you prove it? Do you have videos?
Yes.
Send it to me and we'll put it in. Thank you.
Oh.
Can you get both legs? It didn't even sound like a pop, it crunched. Get better, man. Yeah!
Yeah, I can do a cartwheel.
Please do a cartwheel. Hey, yo, give it up for Oren! Woo! Yeah, finally, a good talent. Let's go. Yeah. This is such a better lunch. Thank you. Any of y'all got any special talents? Right there. What's your special talent?
I can do the worm.
Do the worm. What's your special talent?
German.
German what?
Speak.
This is great. Oh! Speak it.
Dobenstein Seisakov.
What does that mean?
Not telling you.
I scam people, bro.
You scam people?
Look, I made $68 in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? How do you scam people? All right, Hanahan, those are some pretty good talents, but I think I have a couple more. Come back in a few weeks and see what I've done. Now back to Anna in the studios.
Thanks, Connor. One talent that I have is that I'm able to follow ATV on social media. If you can't get enough Hawk's Eye View, you can find us anytime, 24/7 on all of our socials. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Hawk's Eye View HHS. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Hawk's Eye View HHS to watch past and present newscasts. Also, ATV is on TikTok. The username is Hawk's Eye View HHS. Make sure you join our ATV Google class. The code is there on the screen. That's all we have for you this week, Hawks. I'm Anna Avery, and from all of us here at Hawk's Eye View, we hope everyone has a great weekend.
You know, you really are just on a rock floating in space. Why does school matter? Why does anything matter? Why should I have to stress about grades when in the end none of it will matter? One day, we will all be gone.
$1,600 by tomorrow, or you're getting evicted.
Life is so hard.